Hello to all you soccer hooligans out there. This is Zach, one of the co-hosts of the American Gooners Podcast. Just got done watching Costa Rica versus USA. Wanted to give a quick review of my thoughts on the match. We bounced back great. A great 4-0 win. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. I think that's fine. Obviously, there's things we can work on. But I do think we found something pretty good with the lineup that Klinsmann is going with here. When they switched to the 4-4-2, Bobby Wood seemed 10 times more confident in the middle than he has in either game on the left. He got a great goal. He scored 17 from the striker position in the Bundesliga too. I didn't understand playing him on the left just because he is a true striker. You're not going to take Dempsey out. And I know Klinsmann right now likes having Bradley in that holding midfield role to protect our back four. But that's kind of hurt Bradley, and it's really hurt Wood sitting there on the left instead of the right in the central attack. So I would like to see if this is the lineup he goes with against Paraguay, I would like to see him come out in a 4-4-2 flat with Bradley in center, there with Jones. This is the same lineup. You have Zardes in right mid, Bradley Jones in the center, Bedoya left mid, Wood and Dempsey up top, and then your back four, of course, and Yedlin, Brooks, Cameron, and Fabian Johnson. Overall, I think it was pretty good, though. And we scored 4 goals against a pretty good team, a team that's ranked higher than us at least. And I saw a lot of comments on the Fox Soccer scoreboard talking about how the first goal wasn't a penalty, how the second one, the defender made a bad mistake. First of all, the first one was a penalty. He didn't flop. I saw it as soon as it happened. You're just being like, why can't people just enjoy it? Why do people always have to hate on it? I don't get that aspect of it. The first one was a penalty, and then Dempsey came in and put it home true and through. And the second goal, yes, Dempsey probably didn't mean to pass that ball, but Jones had a great shot, a great strike, put us up 2-0. And then Dempsey made another great pass to Wood, who turned and shot. And then Zusi at the end there comes on, the Sporting KC man, to put it away 4-0. I was disappointed to not see Nagbe or Pulisic. I know we here at the American Gooners Podcast have talked a lot about those two, how excited we are to watch them. And in a match that seemed all but over by halftime, to not play them, to not give them game experience seemed like a waste to me. The 3 changes, 2 of them were new changes from last match. We had Beckerman and Wondolowski up front for Dempsey, which Dempsey did need a rest. He looked tired. But yeah, our passing still is something left to be desired. But people are talking about the lack of possession, how Costa Rica dominated this game, but USA won it. Possession doesn't mean dominance. Atletico Madrid made it to the Champions League final and took it to PKs while giving up crazy possession to multiple opponents. I think they had something like 31% against Bayern Munich and 29 or 30 against Barcelona, but they won the games. Possession does not mean dominance. We're not that team. We're not Arsenal. We're not Barcelona. We're not a tiki-taka, close-knit, passing, keep possession, kick it back. Well, that's not us. We're a long ball or a quick ball through type of team. That's how we play. That's the players we have. Is it attractive? I don't think so. Do I get frustrated watching it? Of course I do. I'm an Arsenal fan. I like watching our intricate passing and our guys being on the same page. But we don't have that in USA. We don't have those type of players for Team USA. So we have to do anything really to win. Scrap it out. I don't care. I think we do rely too much on drawing penalties. I think our guys go down a little too easy sometimes. And I think we saw in this match where we kept getting the calls, and then when there were true penalties and ones that should have been called, the ref was kind of iffy on it and didn't call it because he had given us so many in our favor that were probably not penalties, that were easy, guys going down pretty easy. So I would like to see us be a little more tough on the ball. But at the end of the day, we got to do whatever it takes to win because we just don't have the quality to match with some of these other international teams. Here's a stat that stood out to me. We can go ahead and talk about the 59 to 41% possession. How about the 12 shots to 7, 5 on goal to their 2? We only had 2 shots on goal against Colombia. We got 5 and scored 4. That's taking advantage of opportunities right there. And that's what we needed to do last week. We didn't do. We think we held onto the ball too long. We were a little hesitant in our shots and got blocked a lot because of it. This one, guys were quick on the trigger, taking shots that we probably could have scored 6 this game. I know Jones had one that went high. Zardes had one he should have put away. There were a couple that we should have put away, and this could have been a complete rout. So I think in that mindset, we dominated the game. Puerto Rico came out fast in the first 10 minutes and really outplayed us, and then we settled down. We started playing our game. We got the first goal, which changed the entire dynamics of the game. Puerto Rico now had to kind of press a little bit, and we took advantage. And that's what we have to do. We're not going to dominate possession. We're not going to outpass the other team. We're not going to even look pretty in most games. But at the end of the day, if we win, who really gives a shit? Let the haters talk. Let Mexico fans run their mouth about how ugly we will look and how Costa Rica dominated this game. 4-0. Scoreboard speaks volumes. I think it was a great turnaround from the Colombia match, obviously, from a 2-0 loss to a 4-0 win. And I would like to see more of the same against Paraguay, guys taking out their opportunities and finishing them. I'd like to see even more shots. I'd like to see the 15 range shots and 5 to 7 on goal would make me happy. I think we win that game. Lineup changes. If Klinsmann's comfortable with this right now, I obviously want to see Pulisic and Nagby play more. I would like to see them start. I'm fine with our back four. We don't really have a whole bunch of other options. Beasler could come on, but Cameron's played well. Brooks has played well. Yedlin has really shown his improvements from the EPL. Fabian Johnson is probably – I like him better at left mid, but he's doing the job back there, and that's all we need. In the midfield, I mean, Bradley had a turnaround game. He wasn't obviously impactful, but he controlled the ball. He controlled his passes. He was under control, unlike last game. But that's something else we need to work on. Our guys are a little bit skittish on the ball. They kind of rush it. They look panicked sometimes, and they make poor passes that go to the defender. We just need to take that extra second, and I think Bradley did a great job of that tonight and was really in control of what he was doing, which is what we need our captain to be. Overall, it was a great 4-0 win. We got the big 3 points, and now we need to take care of business against Paraguay. Forget about the Paraguay-Colombia outcome. If we win, we're through. That's all we need to know. Win and you're through. That's how we got to take it. But I know the true Gooner, Morgan Garber, will have his takes on Friday of all the matches, and I'll be joining him with him then. Go ahead and check us out on Facebook, the American Gooners Podcast. Like us on Facebook. Give us feedback, what you like, what you don't like. Follow us on Twitter at USA Gooner Pod. And I'll have a review of the Paraguay match as well. Y'all have a great week.